Hi guys, hola.
Hello.
So this hi guys, hola thing is always like a... Anyways, hola, good day. You're welcome to the Baby Talk Show with Wathoni and Yancy and...
Amazing. Trikytee.
Timmy Sinclair. I gotta add that. Timmy Sinclair, your name sounds like billions.
Yeah, yes, it's a
It
billionaire
does,
name.
isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, now today's topic is religion and culture when it comes to parenting.
Wow.
Now, before I allow Timmy Sinclair, Trikytee, to say anything, I'm going to explain something. You hardly see a family that has an Igbo parent, an Igbo mom, and a Yoruba dad, yeah? And the child can speak both languages. It's always either the child is speaking either Igbo or Yoruba. You hardly see the child speak both
yeah.
very fluently.
Yeah. I think the child most times will speak the mom's language, the mother's language,
Yeah.
or the father's language, because the child spends more time with the mother and the mother speaks that language.
So yeah, it's not easy to.
Yeah.
But then again, the question is, if we are married, for instance, you're Igbo, I'm Yoruba.
Yeah.
Most cases, I can't actually also speak Igbo. You're Igbo, I can't speak Igbo.
Exactly.
Then I'm Yoruba, you can't speak Yoruba.
Exactly.
So it's always like, okay, my friends can't even speak each other's language, so I feel comfortable picking a particular language.
Yes, it happens.
Now, my own case is my parents are from different backgrounds. I mean, my mom is Kenyan, my dad is Nigerian.
That's such an amazing combination.
You know, but I can't speak Igbo.
Yeah.
And then I find comfort in saying my dad can't speak Igbo either, but he can speak Yoruba. Now, my grandpa, that's my dad's dad, is Igbo, and my grandma, my dad's mom, is Yoruba.
Oh!
So that's how he's able,
That's a Yoruba girl in you.
Of course. That's why my Yoruba name is Tolu, huh? Tolu Lokpe.
Indeed. Oh, this is...
I've always been trying to pronounce that way. Tolu Lokpe.
No, it's Kpe.
Oh, sorry.
Lokpe.
I give up. Anyways, I have some Yoruba blood in me. So for my dad's case now, he can't speak Igbo. So I'm like, okay. Although, shame on me, I went to secondary school for 6 years and could not still learn Igbo.
Oh, wow, I told you.
Thankfully, I can speak my mother tongue and write it.
Which is?
Swahili. But then again, the question is, if I could... you're learning, huh? If I could turn back hands of time, I'd have put my head down and really learned Igbo. But generally, when it comes to parenting, I don't know if we should say, okay, like if my son, well, he can't speak Igbo Yoruba yet.
Wow.
But I feel like I get married tomorrow and my husband and I are from different backgrounds. I should make sure it's a job to make sure my son can speak both languages.
How would you do that?
But it's not easy. But okay, now, it's not even easy now because most of us are like, oh, my child needs to learn French, my child needs to learn Spanish, and you're like...
Your child needs to speak good English. Hello.
So, okay, now, for instance, if I want my child to speak French, why not go marry a
Frenchman?
Thank you. I was going to say Franceman, huh? Kidding. Kidding. Anyways, so now we've seen culture, and now let's see religion.
Yeah.
Before, I'd be like, there's no big deal in marrying a Muslim. And then you're like, it's actually kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Not just because of you, but because of your kids too. Are they going to go to church? Are they going to go to the mosque? Or are they going to do both?
Are they going to go to the shrine if it's not Christian and Muslim? You know, yeah. So well, I think religion most times is, most people are practicing the religion they're practicing today because of their parents, right? Not many people who actually see they actually made conscious effort to choose which one, you know. Yeah, so with that in mind, when you're now marrying somebody, you think that, okay, so since my child will be conflicted between choosing my religion and my spouse's religion, it goes a long way in should I say, people intermarrying, because they're like, okay, I don't want my child to be this, I don't want my child to be that, and so it now affects you. I'm like, okay, if I'm going to marry somebody, I want somebody that has a similar belief system with me, except someone that is really, really, really open-minded, and you're like, you don't really care, child wants to go to this one.
But let me ask you now, when you're ready to get married, do you look at those things as factors? Most of us look at blood group. I don't think most people look at culture, background, and okay, apart from the Igbo thing, oh, he has to be from my state, he has to be from that. But do they look at it because of tomorrow, because of the child? Why do I feel like we don't exactly look at it because of, okay, we'll have kids and we need our kids to understand Igbo because we're from the Igbo land.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain, but like, I don't think they look at religion, culture per se
when it comes
to getting
child,
married.
Yeah, I think
it's about both of them more than having
the children. Yeah, because I feel they'll be like, you know what, children will do whatever we tell them to do.
Yeah.
But I think it's more about, like you said, I agree with you, like more about both of them. Like, you know, so does she believe what I believe? Do that thing that you actually need to consider before exactly. So yeah, I think it does. Religion, in fact, you can't even take religion culture away from bringing up a child because that's like the backbone. Background of everything. The child's first 6 years, everything. Yeah.
You know, before I used to be like, okay, I've dated Muslims before, and I'm like, it's not a big deal. Okay, worst case we decide, or worst case go to the mosque on Friday and still come to church with me. But it's actually a big deal for the child because my parents are both Catholics, so it's not a big deal. We all go to the same church. But then now I look at it and I'm like, for some of us,
where is flag coming from?
For some of us, it's even still a big deal.
For some of us again. 3, 2, 1, action.
For some of us, it's actually still a big deal when both parents go to the same church. You're like, if I had the choice to even go to another church, I would. Talk less of the whole church, Christian and then Muslim mosque. So I think it's actually a big deal. But then again, what do you now say to people that find love? I'm a Christian and I find love with a Muslim.
Follow your heart is all I can see.
Why does it sound like
because this is a very touchy subject.
Yeah.
It's very, very touchy. So I'll say something else, people will come for me. I'll say something else, some other people will come for me.
I get you.
When it comes to this one, I think that will be there for both parties to decide what they want. So you go to, like you said, on Friday you go to mosque and on Sunday you go to church.
Okay, then what happens if both parents are not even religious?
Exactly. Then
so what happens to the child?
The child will always they will influence the child to be not
religious.
So, yeah.
Then what if there's a case where the child ends up going to mosque now?
Yeah, at that time the child is no longer a child. He's not has been able to make conscious decisions for himself. So he's no longer under the influence of his or her parents.
So I want to ask something.
Yeah.
Culture, religion. We can't do without it. Whether we don't go to church, whether we don't care about learning the language, we know. Some of us are Igbos and we don't even know the language. Some of us are, So, as a parent, what should we do for our child that would help when it comes to religion and culture?
Okay, so I would say that
you can give examples.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, of course, you want your child to believe what you believe in, understand? But you wouldn't force them. You just talk to them and then tell them, okay, this is what I believe. This is why I believe what I believe.
Yes.
These are the reasons, understand? But ultimately, a time will come when that child will still have to make a decision on what he or she wants to do. I think your part as a parent, make sure that you instill good morals on your child, so that your child knows right from wrong. Even though right from wrong these days too is very blurry.
Exactly.
But, yes, make the child understand right from wrong and then morals. You understand? Just do your best to raise a good human being. You understand? Yeah. Then when the child is of age, cannot decide if he wants to be this or that or that or this or that.
Me, I would say I wish I was able to learn Igbo first off.
True.
So as a mother now, I'll try and make sure my child can even speak Swahili, can speak Igbo, and then my husband's
Well, that's
language.
That's Swahili language. It's work.
It's what? At least you know say that one you said again.
Way ni rohoyango.
So you know.
All that thing I said, it means my heart is yours or your heart is. It's not more than 2 words in English. But see the Swahili version. Way ni rohoyango for just You want the child to not learn that one. You now learn that one. Now learn Igbo and Igbo is a very strong language to learn. Now still go and learn Yoruba or something.
But you know what makes it easy?
Yeah.
For me, what made it easy, because my dad can actually speak Swahili.
Yeah.
What makes it easy is that they both can speak Swahili, so I was able to learn.
They both can speak Swahili?
Yeah, they both can speak.
So your dad speaks Swahili?
Yeah.
That is gangster.
So now, I'm sure my mom will be like, this husband of mine can speak my language, but I can't speak his. That's one. So it's easier if both the husband and wife
Wife
can speak each other's languages.
Yeah.
So it's easy to speak to
Yeah,
your
but
child.
it's still be confusing because at the end of the day, we cannot be speaking Swahili and replying in Igbo.
There you have it.
So if let me assume we can both speak Igbo and Swahili together now. How we now do it? Today we speak Igbo.
That's it. We have to
Tomorrow now
focus
speak Swahili.
on. We have to.
The child will just be confused, like we're speaking Igbo, Swahili, swallow.
But then again, the thing is, this whole French thing,
Yeah.
having to learn French or Spanish. Why are we so interested in having? Okay, personally, of course, I want my child to learn. Most of us out there still want our children to know French, Spanish.
Yes.
Why? Because it's more universal than
Yes, and our native languages.
Actually.
Your child can be in France tomorrow. You just blend
But
in.
still, it's really cool if your child can actually speak your language.
Yeah, listen, it's like the number one thing.
Yeah.
Your child knows to speak your language. People like when I can speak just the basic
Or
ones.
not even speak, even understanding.
Understanding, yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, understanding is actually cool.
Hi, yes, you're speaking Yoruba, and all I'm saying is Benny, oh, yes, so, and
You
Alice,
know,
we are
at least
still.
you can understand, you can comprehend. You know.
Religion, won't go deep into it because it's kind of
It's very
sensitive.
It's touchy.
It's touchy indeed.
Indeed.
That's it on today's episode, huh?
Of the Baby Talk Show.
I think we've been able to.
Say some things.
Yeah. So until next time, guys, bye. Remember to subscribe.
Like,
Let's discuss.
comment.
Share. Tell a
free.
friend to tell a friend. Watch. And yeah. Bye, guys. Like,
Way of life.
then what's religion?
Belief system.
Oh, shit.
You know I'm smart.
We are.
Already, man. Tag team.
1, action.